Why Manchester City can win another Premier League. The feeling of pressure so dense it warps the very air above the Etihad pitch. This is not just a game, this is the crucible of the Premier League. The stakes? Nothing less than the momentum to capture the title. For weeks the margin has been invisible, measured only by goal difference or a few precious points. A whisper of a lead, a shadow of an advantage. Until now. As the clock ticks past the half-time whistle, one number screams louder than the rest. 2-0. Manchester City, in their home fortress, are leading Liverpool by two clear, uncompromising goals. The table-topping momentum, the sheer rate of destiny, is shifting in real time. If this score holds, the distance between these two colossal clubs widens, transforming a tight race into a significant psychological gap. Liverpool came here to deliver a knockout blow. Instead, they are on the canvas, staring up at the lights. The architect of this half-time advantage is inevitably Pep Guardiola. His presence is not just managerial, it is a philosophical force. Guardiola doesn't just manage a team, he manages space, time, and the belief of his players. Look at the numbers from the first 45 minutes. City's expected goals, their XG, is often misleadingly low, because Pep's design is to create chances of such high quality they become almost unstoppable. And that's what we've seen. The opener, a sudden surge of verticality slicing through the red press. The second, a slow strangulation, 65% possession, a symphony of short, sharp passes, culminating in a devastating final third overload. The goal came not from a moment of chaos, but from a moment of perfect manufactured order. This is the evolution of juego de posición. Not just possession for possession's sake, but possession as a weapon. The fullbacks inverting, pulling the central midfielders into space, the wingers holding width. It's a dizzying dance that leaves the opposition chasing shadows, exhausting them mentally and physically. Liverpool's defence, arguably the best in Europe over the last half-decade, looks frayed, stretched, fundamentally confused. This is what Pep does. He doesn't just beat you, he deconstructs your identity. But this rivalry is deeper than 90 minutes. It's about the scars of history, the brutal exchange of titles over the last 6 years. It's the late 2010s, when Manchester City began racking up records that seemed impossible. The Centurions. The 2017-18 season, when they became the first team in English top-flight history to reach 100 points. That was the new benchmark. It set a standard of sustained excellence, a relentless, machine-like consistency that no one, not even the great Liverpool sides of the last era, could match year after year. Liverpool responded by winning a league title, yes, but it's City's treble season, the domestic dominance, combined with that elusive Champions League that gives this team its ultimate psychological shield. 7 major domestic trophies under Guardiola since 2016. The sheer volume of success has changed the DNA of this club, transforming them from the noisy neighbours into the undisputed, cold-blooded machine of English football. We look at the numbers. In the 6 seasons of this epic rivalry, they have pushed each other to Premier League points totals that redefined modern football. 98 versus 97, 93 versus 92. This isn't a fight for 60 points. It's a terrifying, high-stakes duel where only a near-perfect season is enough. And right now, 2-0 up at the break, City are taking a vital, life-saving step towards that impossible perfection. It's easy to focus on the goal scorers, the headline makers, but City's strength lies in the unwavering structure of the team. The collective mindset of a side built to win regardless of the individual on the pitch. Consider the midfield, the metronomic Rodri, who has quietly morphed into the world's most important holding player. His passing accuracy isn't a vanity stat, it's the guarantee that City rarely lose possession in critical areas. He is the anchor that allows the mercurial Foden and the creative force to roam, to take risks, because they know the safety net is always there. And the defence, solid, aggressive, high-pressing. Their average defensive line this half has been nearly 10 yards further up the pitch than Liverpool's. That's not just bravery, that's a calculated risk taken by a team that trusts their goalkeeper, the sweeper keeper, who acts as a tactical 11th outfield player. This unit doesn't wait to defend, they attack the attack, winning the ball high up and immediately launching another wave. The 2-0 scoreline reflects 2 goals scored, but also 0 chances conceded of genuine threat. That is Pep's mastery. A feat that would fundamentally change the entire landscape of the title race. They need 2 goals just to level, to salvage a point that would still keep the pressure intense. But Man City steps back onto the pitch with the cold, hard glint of champions in their eyes. For them, this half-time lead is not a cushion, it is merely the foundational layer for the inevitable victory. They have been here before. They have closed out more title-defining games than any other club this century. They know how to manage the chaos, to absorb the pressure, and to deliver the final, clinical blow. Why Man City can win the league? It's more than a possibility, it is the most predictable conclusion to a season-long narrative of dominance. The numbers demand it, the history they have written demand it, and if they close out this 2-0 lead, if they see this through to the final whistle, the whispers of an early coronation will become an undeniable roar. The second half is about to begin. The final brutal chapter of the title race is being written right now on this pitch.